Hi guys, welcome again. I've got something very exciting to show you. This is the final of the Mind Olympiad, where 7 Wonders was featured. I haven't played in this tournament. I don't know anyone that played in that one, but this is the final, should be pretty good. And what's really exciting, but also weird, is that it's 5 players. Like, I don't know anyone that likes 5 players at the moment. But that's something else, like that's something cool to feature here. All players are above 200, as you can see. 2 of them are above 300, so that's pretty good. Should be a reasonable good game. I haven't played 5 player in a long time, so I'm not an expert on the 5 player. Hopefully this will be a good game. Very excited about that one. I haven't seen this one. And I chosen like randomly who I will follow, so let's see. Babylon, I expect B, Ephesus, I expect B, and I would assume this is the green corner. I don't follow like 5 player strategy that much, but I would assume 2 player can go for green and still do well, unlike 4 player. And if just 1 players go for green, he'll probably win. So I expect either this guy or this guy to be like, we are following Roborinho from England. A lot of guys from England, actually, I think. And Euro Gomoku, so either Ephesus or Babylon will be here. I expect Halicarnassus to be in green as well. I expect these guys to be heavily into red, and we'll see what happens. I expect to be on all of these wonders, and we are of course playing guess the move game, as with all the replays. Okay, so first he picked A, pretty surprising, but also very exciting, and we see another A as well. That like this one I can understand, this one I really don't know, but yeah, sure. First hand, there is a double, but there is also press, and there is a lot of green. One of these are coming back to us, so I think we will want, no, we are A, so I have to change my thinking, because I was like, we need cloth to get the first stage, but we do not, because we are A. I think it's still clay pit, but I wouldn't mind seeing press here. I think we need clay so much that we can, like, clay pit makes sense. Yeah, I'm guessing clay pit, but I won't be surprised with press. Okay, I am a little surprised with Scriptorium. So this is like heavy green strategy. And let's see what the other people have chosen. This is just double resource. This is a little surprising, and this is just, you know, stable. This hand offers nothing, so tavern. Okay, here we see a preparation for a green strat as well. This hand is again kinda bad, but we can West trading. Like, this guy tends to get a lot of resources, I think, in this setup, because he's between the 2 green players, so he needs to get his resources. This guy is not looking like a green strategy, so that's good. Okay, I wouldn't pick red here. I think red is a trap. But we also don't want this guy to pick Scriptorium. I would pick Claypool here. I think there is a danger that we won't be able to build this one, and we really need it. Okay, so far only 1 mistake. That's pretty good. Sorry, 2 mistakes, because I chose the wrong side. This is 100% loom, because we expect apothecary on the next hand. And we will get it. Okay, so this is Apothecary. How are we looking after the first round? Surprisingly good, I would say. Surprisingly good. We are losing red, and there is not much that we can do about it. That was given. Although, yeah, that was given. We don't want Caravanserai because Caravanserai doesn't guarantee us the first stage. We are losing red, but that's okay. We have a lot of green, and we have two people before us for like because this is going in counterclockwise direction. There is like one guy separated between us picking and Sidhu 9-1 picking. Let's call him Halicarnassus. And there are two guys separated here, so we are actually in a better position for green. And because of the clays, the lab is very cheap for us. School costs us 3 gold, lab costs us 2 gold. This is free, this is free. So we have the total cost is 5 gold. We have 10 gold, we will need 4 gold here and 1 gold here. So we are actually set up for gold totally. We don't need anyone to pay us anything to achieve everything that we want, which is pretty great. Caravanserai was to be considered from this hand. And there is also two problems with resources. We don't have access to glassworks right now, and we need the double brickyard. This guy, if he picks it, we are fine. This guy, if he picks it, we are fine. The problem is just if both brickyards are stuck here. I can expect this guy to pick one brickyard. That can be pretty bad from this hand, but also there is like some tempting things as well. Like this guy won't ever pick a brickyard. I don't think so. So we need to actually analyze this hand, how it is going forward here. If the Sidhu, like if the Halicarnassus player is picking brickyard from this hand. Unfortunately, it looks like he can be picking brickyard. What works for us is that Ephesus is keen to pick glassworks as well. Kinda, maybe. On this hand, we can also try stables, but I think it's a little suicidal. Another thing to consider, I'm sorry to be spending so much time, but the start of the second era is really the most pivotal part in the game, especially with the hand like that, when you can go in 3 different directions. The last thing that's kind of scary is that this guy is between 2 green players, and he's already heavy in red, and none of us will probably contest him. And that looks like a winning player to me, for now. He still doesn't have access to press, but it doesn't really matter, and he can still get screwed by getting like good picks taken from him. But this looks like an excellent position. If we really want to challenge, we might trade stables from this hand. But this can also mean that we will be just in the last place. So again, a lot of considerations. The player choose green, and I think that's the most natural choice on this hand. So much clicking. Okay, so this is taken. We would have liked that, but not that much. This means this picks actually mean that he will probably pick double. He will pick the Caravanserai, so we are safe with our last pick for this. Okay, so here the natural choice is just to follow the green. And as you can see, like this is not a proof, but as you can see, we kind of have troubles picking another red, so maybe red was a trap, just because we do not have enough resources. He picks a red. He will pick Caravanserai from this hand probably. This is unlucky, I would say. The stack, like we want both of these cards, and they are all stuck on one hand. Hard to say. Lab is pretty crucial because currently we cannot pick Observatory just because we do not have the barrel. But School is pretty crucial for Academy as well. And Studies, again, a little expensive. As there are 2 Studies and only 1 Observatory, I would pick the School 100% from this hand. But we will see. I've seen a lot of people really scared about the setup with 3 tablets and 2 compasses. I wouldn't be scared of it, but I wouldn't be surprised if this guy picks Laboratory here. But I think School is the correct choice. Okay, so we know that the Brickyard will come, but there's actually nothing better from this hand, so I would just pick the Brickyard and just be safe, and then the other 2 picks would be spent just picking the stages. I think that gives us nothing. I do not agree with this at all. But oh! That's actually okay. Here we can't card house. But I still don't like this line. Like, we need the last stage, I think. Or do we? Maybe that's actually better, because like if we pick the double Brickyard, then we are like spending 2 cards playing worse than Courthouse. But at the same time we can hide something under there. We can get paid for maybe 3 bricks. Probably not, but we can. I expect him to pick Courthouse here. The question is it good? I think it might be. So yeah, let's say Courthouse. That's actually really tricky. Maybe it's actually good to play Babylon A like without like forgetting. Just I'm trying to cover it with my hand, but you obviously cannot see that. So maybe just like just 2-stage wonder. Like the first is 3 points. That's actually really easy to do, and the second one is really great if you go green. Oh, actually saved here. This pickup for us is amazing, and I'm not sure why he did that. I don't think he needed that one, unless he's planning on the green guild. But he would have still got it with just paying us. Not entirely sure if that was the play here. But maybe just nothing better for him to do than finish his resources. But that actually helps us a lot. And that actually makes this line better. I haven't thought about that. Like, I haven't thought about this guy not being, like, not thinking about playing this. But maybe he actually doesn't care and it's just good for us. Maybe he still wins, because he's between 2 green players. And it still gives him gold, like, we will pay him too. This hand is obviously... this hand is obviously hide, and I would have to hide press. Probably no, I would hide Brickyard. He doesn't need press, and he has no access to press. That's actually a saving grace for us, maybe. So a wonder stage, and very happy with this guy playing this one. That actually made that play pretty good. Ooh, why? No idea. We can get rid of him easily. So no idea why you would do that. And that actually saves this guy. And I think that's a huge mistake. Huge mistake. Okay, so a couple of things here. First, we will pick lab from this hand. That's guaranteed. Sorry, not lab, observatory. Second, the Philosopher Guild is here. And I hope this guy will play it. Because if this guy plays it, then we are toasts. And third thing is that this guy doesn't have that much in green. So that's really good for us. So observatory here for sure. When this hand comes back to us, I do not expect anything playable for us. So yeah, 2 wonder stages at the end probably. Because we would like both of them, obviously. Okay, that's an amazing pickup for him, but actually it's good that this guy is fighting. I clicked too much, sorry guys. But let's think about it. Is Lodge better than the other ones? Are there 2 lodges? I think there's only 1. There are 2 studies though. Hard to say. I think it is a green card above this. Yeah, I think that is the play. Lodge is better here. This hand is stacked for us. Like again, it's a little unlucky that like we would like to play 5 cards from this hand probably. Just everything except Downhole. He switched, but I do not agree. I think Lodge is solid. Yeah, and 5 gold is just too much. Like it doesn't matter for us which one is it. Like we will get everything nonetheless. That's bad. And by that's bad I mean like we would love to play Arena from this hand if we had the stage, but we don't because we played a press that was pretty bad right now. Like all the press did was let him play this card right now, the Ship Owners. Yeah. And we cannot do much on this hand. Like we can Magistrate, but it's pretty bad. Arena is 4. Magistrate would be, I would imagine something between like, he will play a green, he will probably play another green, so that's 5, he'll play 2 greens, so that can be 9. So I guess we Magistrate from this one. We have a lot of gold. But it can be 8 as well, which made it, yeah, I think we'll Magistrate. He hit for a wonder. That's okay. But I think Magistrate, as you can see right now, it's 7, and it will be more. We don't know what they've hidden, but I think we can expect a green card from the next hand. There is still the second university, and there is an academy. But we cannot play academy, that's the problem. But let's think about points. I think we can get second here. Sami is obviously a big problem. He's way ahead of us right now. No, but no, it's still better to play study. Right, let's say we study. We have 3. We are missing 1 for a complete set, but each one after that is much better. So yeah, it's better still to study. That was fortunate that he had to play a red card, and we obviously need to hide from this hand. And actually we haven't got the second green. Okay, he got it in the end. That's just too good. 3, 6, 7, 12, right? 13. And Gardens. Actually, we got a card. No, actually not Gardens, maybe Arsenal even. Probably Arsenal. No, we passed the Reds. So Gardens. Yes. Oh, in the end he played Lodge. He did. He couldn't afford this one. Okay, in the end we got second. 3, 5, 8. I think this could have been like this gave us nothing literally, and I think the school was a misplay as well. With this study, maybe a little. I think this was winnable, but of course, like this guy got 13 in guild, 12 in guild, and 8 in guild. But it has to be noted that he couldn't ship owners without us cooperating. I think this was a perfect game to showcase, like that the small decisions actually impact your play. Well, this was generally pretty well played, I would say here. And I'm very excited to see the A side doing really well. That's not something that we usually see, and I'm super excited to show you guys that's because like I think this guy showcased why he played the A side, and I think this was a good strategic decision for him. I think that the B side would be good here as well, but maybe there is something to the 8 side. Maybe you can actually play it. In the end, a very good result. That guy got like crazy with guilds, but that's also like maybe he shouldn't be allowed to take this on like 5th or 6th pick. This was first pick, obviously. Maybe, you know, do not play press when you have access to press, so this guy can press, basically. And he couldn't have played this one as well? No. Yeah, he couldn't have played this one, Philosophers. That's actually a huge blunder. I just realized. I thought it's only cloth. I always forgot what grays are needed here. So that was like, when you think about it, that playing press, just like throwing, doing anything else that press, probably would have won the game, and instead that player played the press. That's pretty depressing, pardon the pun, but really, it showcases how important it is to look for your neighbors' resources and cards and stuff like that. Like the knowledge about the game needed to play it perfectly is like nearly impossible for a human, I would say, not like playing this every day. So that's why we love this game, that's why it's so deep, and that's why we are very excited, and I'm very excited to show you guys this. Please tell me what you think about this. Let me just check. Yeah, it's 48. Please tell me what you think about it, and until next time, see you later. Bye.